welcome to another edition of UFO Video News Now. Let me give you a quick preview of what I got coming up in this video. The first is this clip from OVNI Logia. I think that's out of Mexico, I believe. But it's this Boomerang UFO that was filmed in Texas very recently. Also have this clip here that was submitted by, who was it? Zonzo Gonzo 1427 in the comments a couple of days ago. Now this is definitely a clip I've shown a few times, but yeah, this is a really good clip because it it shows you this what looks to be a craft, and it's being filmed, or this craft is behind trees. So anyone who's done editing knows that this is almost impossible to do. Well, I mean, at the time this was taken, maybe now with today's technology, it's possibly easier to create something like this in CGI. But I think in 2011, yeah, when this was originally filmed, yeah, we didn't have the CGI, wasn't that good back then. Anyways, also got this one here. Now this clip was supposedly talked about at the hearings. This is footage as discussed in the U.S. Senate hearings where AARO presented findings that the object in the video did not pass through the plume or hot gas. They were lying. But yeah, this is an orb that was seen near Mount Etna. We'll check that out. Also got this clip here from that think tank X account. This guy's got a bunch of cool clips, but in this one here you see this is taken from the International Space Station, but there's I know it's kind of hard to see on this one, but there's these two stars up here, or what look to be stars, but they start flashing back and forth, and they seem to be on this exact same plane. So I don't know what's going on with that. I also got this one here from Reddit. This is some images that were just recently leaked of what looked to be, craft. But again, I don't really know the context of this. This leak came out of this video where they were supposedly got leaked by someone with some sort of clearance on something called a legacy program. But yeah, we'll take a look at this stuff. And I believe that this was in the infrared. This kind of looks like IR footage, but anyways, there's that. And then I found this one. I don't remember, I was watching one of these channels with they have a bunch of different clips, but this was one of these clips where this is actually what looks to be a community that was made for little people, because let's see here. Yeah, you can see here. Yeah, well, let me see. Let me go to that where this guy's.
Tiene como
here you
pequeños dinteles.
Yeah, you can see, where this guy's standing, but there are these corridors that don't look to be, or that look to be actually something that was used. As opposed to something that was like decoration, or like I thought, maybe some people in the past built this for little dolls and stuff like that. But I know that there were other sites that I've seen, like I think it was someplace in Russia where it was another little town or community that seemed to have been built for people of very small stature, diminutive stature. It seems like whoever lived in these structures were no more than 2 or 3 feet. But then like this one here, these people, whoever lived in this thing, these people must have been no more than 6 inches, which if you remember what is it, the Atacama humanoid that Gary Nolan supposedly said was a human fetus, which is nonsense. But you remember that little guy, and there's been other specimens very similar to him also found, as well as video of live ones. So maybe they're still out there. But yeah, I believe that there are species that are like 6 inches tall, and again, if this is real, I mean, it is real. It is something real, but if it's not something that was made for, like, who knows? Maybe this was made for, like, children of royalty to, maybe this was their dollhouse or something. I mean, I don't know. Anyways. And then let's see. I got this one here. Oh, yeah. This is a little clip. This is, again, nothing about UFOs, but this is about a pilot refusing chemtrailing now finds himself in court. So, all these people who've been saying that, chemtrails are just persistent contrails, or that, this is natural. No, this is some guy who finally admits that, that they're spraying something there. At least that's the cover story. I actually think, the cover story of them trying to stop global warming is actually not true. I think that these chemtrails are being used as some kind of marker to possibly detect craft, like flying through them. You know what I mean? Because even if a craft was undetectable to our eyes or to our radar, I mean, if it has, mass, I mean, if it's a real object and it were to cross, you know what I mean? One of these little chemtrails, right? I think you would see where it would break it. So again, that's just my speculation. But anyways, we'll look at that. And then last, I got this article from the New York Post. It's not really an article, it's a clip where they had a helicopter up and it caught, one of these orbs that have been seen all over the planet, which again, some people are saying, some of them, remember, all of these orbs aren't all the same thing, but, there's someone who speculates that some of these orbs could possibly be the remains or the remnants of a past advanced civilization, like some kind of a planetary defense mechanism from like a past advanced civilization. But anyways, I've said before, if you appreciate the time and effort that I put into bringing these videos to you, please give this video a thumbs up. Please share this video, and more importantly, please subscribe. And it would definitely help out the algorithms to get this stuff pushed out more. But anyways, let's check out this video here. This Boomerang video filmed in Texas. This was very recently. Yeah, unfortunately, there's no audio with this thing. And again, based on the footage, I'm assuming, or just based on the quality of the footage, I'm assuming that this is shot in infrared. Interesting that there's some of these UFO or these boomerang type UFOs that have multiple lights. This one just has one, and then there's the other ones that just have the 3 lights, on each point. And then again, like I said, there's other ones that have a row of lights on the bottom. So, it seems to me that these aren't all the same. And remember, from what we're learning now, there are multiple civilizations on the planet. So, who knows if some of them are using similar styles, but then the technology is slightly different, or who knows? I mean, what if some of these are our craft, U.S. government or alien reproduction vehicles, whatever. Anyways, let's go to this video here. This is 2 minutes 43 seconds. Like I said, this was submitted in the comments a couple days ago by Zanzo Gonzo. Yeah, I think that's him. Zanzo Gonzo 1427. Thank you very much for posting this. And if you guys out there, if you got other people know of clips that like something like this. Like I've played this before, but I think the quality of this clip is so good that I'm willing to always reintroduce it to people who just aren't familiar with it. But anyways, this video was shot at 9:45 p.m. 11/26/2011 along a wooded section of the I-10 in the Panhandle, Florida, just north of Panama City. When I saw the craft, I jumped out of my truck and began shooting video. This thing fried my camera, but the memory card was fine. This thing was flying low to the ground and was glowing a strange way. you be the judge. And I don't think there's any, there's no audio with this either. Yeah, look at the shadow of those palm trees. Yeah, you know, it looks like there's like fog or something coming off of it, which might be a byproduct of its of its anti-gravity or propulsion system. And again, you know, I believe now. Remember, you know, I'm always open to being wrong. You know, I'm like, yeah, I don't want to be one of these people who professes to know everything or to believe that I'm always right. Yeah, I'm always open to being wrong. I have no issues with being wrong. So, yeah, if anyone, you know, knows more about this, you know, please leave a comment. Oh yeah, but what I was saying is that I don't believe in 2011 CGI was good enough to produce something like this. Yeah, I guess that's it. It's basically it. Just stops right there, but very interesting. Let's go to this one here. Now, like I said, this one was spoken about during the U.S. Senate hearings. This is footage as discussed in the U.S. Senate hearings where AARO presented findings that the object in the video did not pass through the plume of hot gas and ash. Again, you know, I mean, come on. At this point, people have to understand that AARO was just a dog and pony show. Again, you know, it was a government-funded enterprise or organization meant to confuse and dissuade, you know, people from getting accurate information on this subject. Yeah, I believe, you know, if this was something conventional, I don't think it would last that long around these plumes, because I would have to imagine it's pretty hot. Here it seems like they lost it for a second. Oh yeah, and once again, to me, again, if someone wants to correct me, I think this is being shot in infrared, and then that's just based on the quality of the video. And you know, this also isn't the first time that like these spheres and other different shaped craft have been seen flying around volcanoes, flying around active volcanoes, flying into volcanoes that are actually erupting, flying into and then later exiting volcanoes, you know, that are active and erupting. Some not. Like, you know, there's footage of these cylinder-shaped craft that I think they said are like a kilometer long, or was it? Yeah, no, 2.5 kilometers long, flying around Popocatépetl, the volcano in Mexico, and Colima, the Colima volcano. This is 5 minutes of this. I don't think you want to watch all this, but you know, this is an easy video to find if you want to finish watching it. But yeah, here's the title: AARO U.S. Senate hearing, Mount Etna object at the UAP archive. Yeah, I wonder if this UAP archive is a government sponsored. Let me just check something out here. See how much. Yeah, I think this is all. Yeah, UAP official record archive. So So we got the gimbal, the Go Fast. Here's the Chilean Navy UAP. And I'm positive these, like this Chilean one, was shot in infrared, or at least this footage, or this part is infrared, because they do, you can see, if you watch the clip, they switch through different filters. This one, I don't think I've ever seen. I think this one is like the, the Donald Duck video. Here's the Mosul Orb. DoD South Asia project. Yeah, these I don't. Oh yeah, this one I think I've seen. This is a UAP following one of these A-10 warthogs. I think this is just a UAP going into and out of the water. But yeah, this is kind of interesting. UAP archive. Anyways, check that out. Let's go to this one here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go full screen on this, but I think it's right up here. I think you'll be able to see this. Yeah, you see right here at the top of the screen here? Do you see that? Watch, I think they'll do it again. Yeah, look at that. Top of the screen. Right, again, I don't think those are stars. Because, you can see how, let me play that. Yeah, they're on this exact same plane. Watch right there. Look at that. Let me get my cursor out of the way so you can see. Now you know where. Look at that. What is going on? Now remember, yeah, this is taken from the International Space Station, so I hardly doubt, what they're filming is not the International Space Station, or, I just thought maybe it's a reflection from the inside, but I don't know. I don't think so. Anyways, let's go to this one here. These were just some photos, interesting pics from the supposed leak. Let me see if this, let's go to this video. Let's see what this video says. Oh man, no, I'm not gonna watch this 25-minute video. Look, let's just go and check out these images. Yeah, if you want to check out this video, you can go to this guy's Strange Mystery Update. I received a creepy email with leaked UFO footage. 25 minutes. I'm gonna have to watch that. I actually have not watched that, so I'll check that out. But yeah, let's just check out these images that he does talk about here. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I've never, ever seen UFO, at least a UFO that was this shape. That's kind of basic. I've never seen a UFO that was that, that shape. Or that shape. That's kind of Boomerang-ish, right? So I can't say I've never seen anything like that, but I've, definitely never seen anything with this, this egg structure in the middle of the boomerang appendages, whatever, the wings. This one's a little too blurry. Yeah, standard boomerang. That looks like different light. Never seen anything like that. I believe these are multiple. But again, oh, here we go. I didn't know I could make it bigger. Oh, this is from the Nuremberg etching, I think it's called. Oh no, I'm not gonna be able to go back. That's stupid. I'm out. Like if I try and hit that thing. Oh, here we go. Oh, I guess that's the last of it. Yeah, I'm not 100% convinced on these. First of all, I've never seen some of these shapes, and these kind of shapes look like they could easily be created in some kind of what do you call it, the 3D modeling. Or they're using the 3D printers, you know. Yeah, I don't know about this stuff. These leaks came out of the video where they were supposedly got leaked by someone with some sort of clearance on something called Legacy Program. I'm skipping through, but let's remind ourselves the Go Fast and the TikTok vids were debunked before some important people confirmed the veracity of them. I'm not saying they are real, but, and only if these pics turn out to be real in 5 years. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is that guy's video. I'm gonna have to watch that to see what he has to say about him, because I think this is the guy that received the email. Anyways, like I said, I haven't actually watched that, so I'm gonna have to look at that. But anyways, let's go to this one here. This is this guy, Baby Trujillo Explorer. But he finds this, yeah, this little community, you know, where, let me, because I don't want to go full screen.
Tiene este lugar Micrópolis, Maqueta o Auquipampa. Tiene varias denominaciones, amigos, miren, ¿no? Uno, que el estilo de caída de doble agua no concuerda con nuestra arquitectura ni pre-inca ni inca.
Yeah, I think that's called a gabled roof, right?
Ni ninguna cultura peruana antigua. Otro que se ve mucho la simbología de la T, aunque algunos decían que es el inicio también de la cultura chachapoyas, hay muchas investigaciones también. Bueno, hay varias versiones que se puede manifestar, mire. Ahí. Y tiene como que dos niveles inhalares, por así decirlo, las ventanas y las puertas que se conectan.
You know, and look at how perfect. Look at the precision, like these angles. You know, and how straight those cuts are. Yeah, let me just jump ahead, or just jump around this thing. Oh yeah, so now these are the holes that I believe that they think are some type of what do you call it? Airflow system.
Que oxigena prácticamente todas las pequeñas habitaciones que se ven aquí. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Por qué está por aquí? Ajá. Esto. Aunque los arqueólogos te dicen que son una especie de colgadores, miren, sujetadores, pero lo extraño es que este conducto tiene conexión con este conducto, incluso también con la puerta principal de las pequeñas.
Yeah, I think he's saying that these are all connected. You know what I mean? Like that there's some type of, I don't think a filtration system, but I think they allow air to flow through this structure to cool it down. Like, I think if this was built, as some kind of giant dollhouse for the children of royalty, yeah, I could be wrong, but I don't think they would have put that much detail into it.
Se ha hablado mucho de que son maquetas, o sea, una construcción previa para poder hacer una edificación más amplia, una pequeña ciudadela. Pero el detalle es que cuando, esta es nuestra 10ª vez que venimos por aquí y hemos explorado.
Yeah, let me jump ahead so we can see him actually, or these people actually standing. Let's see if I can get a good shot, because I need a good thumbnail shot. Oh, here we go. Yeah, look at that. Let me turn this off. Close caption off so I can make this my thumbnail shot.
Que creo que es más antiguo que de los incas y pre-incas, ¿no? Y entonces, como hace mención, no toda la construcción es una construcción bien específica, exacta, con mediciones exactas, ¿no?
Yeah, again, like I said, there's way too much detail in this thing. And, this isn't the first ancient site that seems to have been built for people of extremely small stature. This is just one of many. But anyways, I don't want to play the whole thing. Like I said, I just discovered this guy, Baby Trujillo Explorador. He's got other videos where he believes that that they were bones of giant people, and he's also got some videos where he thinks that he actually has footage of these small creatures, the duendes, I think it was the name that he had called them. But anyways, let's go to this video here. Yeah, so like I said, this is this is only a 2-minute video, and I'm going to turn on the it's going to the closed caption. But people who don't think or who still doubt that chemtrails are something that's being created by our government, check out this video.
Einem anderen Thema. In Nürnberg klagt ein Pilot gegen seinen ehemaligen Arbeitgeber. Warum? Das weiß Anne Rothäuser.
Vor dem Amtsgericht.
Let me do this. Let me turn down the volume and let me read. Because I don't know yet. Some people may just be listening and not necessarily watching. But let me start this from the beginning again. Again, this is only like a 2-minute video. So let's check this whole thing out. Different topic in Nuremberg. A former pilot is suing former employee. Why does Anne Rothhausser know that? In the Nuremberg District Court, the former Lufthansa employee, Christoph Wee, is defending himself against his dismissal. I became a pilot because I, too, simply fly for fun and not to cloud people with chemicals and turn on their critical thinking. What my employer demanded of me, that was clearly illegal. And I mean that when I look back, in January of this year, the experienced pilot was terminated without notice. The reason for this was that we was at the again, some of this, some of this translation is not always perfect, but I'm going to give it my best shot. Let me just back up a sec here. This was that we was on a flight from Frankfurt to Barcelona. I didn't press the switch to activate the chemtrail spraying process as required as soon as the aircraft was at cruising altitude, and as it turned out, this wasn't the first time that this had happened. So at first I claimed that I had forgotten to turn on the switch, and then at some point there was an internal investigation, and then I had to admit that I didn't turn on the Calang on over 30 flights within Europe. I just couldn't handle it with my conscience because of Christoph West sabotaging millions of people. All of Europe remained healthy and fertile, autistic. The weather in numerous regions could not be manipulated on time because of the 36-year-old. It was an economic catastrophe for his employer, Lufthansa. Lufthansa had to pay 3-digit million euros in fines to the secret world government. On top of all this, they also announced the chemtrail tender for the coming year, lost to Ryanair. Christopher, who was terminated, but we consider his dismissal to be unlawful, so no law that I know of says that an employee can demand something like that from me. There really can't something much chance of the pilot's argument in court. After all, he is citing non-existent laws. Federal Republic of Germany, the presiding judge of BRD GmbH probably has little understanding for this. Wait, what is this? BRD GmbH. If anyone wants to do, I think this is like one of these, I think they're called NGOs that do work for government, but they're really a bunch of spies that are, undermining like legitimate enterprises and legitimate causes for the, for the ruling class, whatever. But anyways, interesting, right? This guy, finally got to them. And, I'm surprised that this is the first time. I don't understand how there's so many other people involved in lying, to the general public on so many different issues. How did they do it? How do they slip? And well, apparently one person couldn't. And, let's hope more and more people start growing a conscience and acknowledging the things that are happening to us. But anyways, let's go to this last clip here. Mysterious orb zooming past NYC accidentally caught on film by a local news chopper. So here's the photo of this thing, right? You can see it. So let me just go go full screen here. And I'll play this thing. Let me start it from the beginning.
Complete environmental review prior to launching the plan.
Yeah, definitely much too fast to be a drone, or it doesn't have any control surfaces. So yeah, definitely couldn't have been a drone. Anyways, that's it. I don't want to play New York Post entire clip. Yeah, here we go. Let's see. Yeah, look at that's what a drone looks like. That definitely did not look like that. It was an orb. A definitely defined orb. But anyways, that is going to be it for this video. I want to thank you very much for making it all the way to the end. And as I said before, if you appreciate the time and effort that I put into bringing this information to you, please give this video a thumbs up or give it a like. Please share this video. And more importantly, please subscribe. And I'll be bringing you more stuff like this. Until next time, take care.